And we are here in the PSA Talks. Yes, PSA Spain for our next convention, which is going to be Make an Impact. And today, we're going to make an impact with our next presenter. She is one of our top speakers in our next convention on the 18th of November in Barcelona. She's a person that is not just one person. She is the person, is a special guest. She's member on board of the PSA Spain, and she is a specific top woman female that was voted as the speaker of the year in Europe in 2022. But she is also the person who was selected the second top speaker in London Professional Speakers. She is Jessica Breitenfeld. Hello, Jess. How are you?
Hello, Marta. I'm good.
You are unique.
Oh, am I?
You have a very valuable marketing creator because you are very special. And I want you to tell all this audience that is behind listening to you one thing. Who is Jessica? Tell us about your journey from Canada to Barcelona and how this influenced your career as professional speaker, because you are a lot of things, so I'm not going to tell them, you are going to tell them.
Great. Well, I am a Canadian that hates the snow, and I left Canada and wanted to become happy. And so I went to 46 countries and I lived in 8 countries, and I was searching for happiness. And what I discovered was, darn it, it's inside. And so I started doing therapy and figuring out where actual happiness is and change and who wants to change and all those messy things about humans and falling in love and out of love, and then just deciding, hey, like let's figure this out where happiness is. And through that I studied clown and improvisation and adaptability and public speaking and negotiation and conflict management and everything that any good communication trainer should do. And so I ended up in Barcelona, and I've been here for 8 years. And now I teach all of those things because, as any good teacher, we teach what we had to learn because we know we feel it, and we know really where the other person, where the audience and the participant is at. And so it's very exciting to humbly say I am a learner of life, and now trying to help people just like improve a little bit in their communication skills so that their life is happier, because I know it does get happier. I've learned that one.
I know you give all this energy to the PSA Spain because you use a little bit of Tony Robbins, right?
Oh, my husband, what? Did he mention me? Anyway, I'm almost as tall as him, so I think I'm going on that energy.
Well, for our next convention, which is a very important convention for us because it's going to be our first convention all
Woo-hoo!
around the world, with people coming from international, India, Canada, United States, well, coming from all over the world. What can you give us a sneak peek of what attendees can expect from your presentation, which is, tell me if it's right, don't be a loser, win with LinkedIn.
I'm going to be the chairman that I am and give you very practical advice on not being a loser. And if you are a business person, you want to be a professional speaker. And if you are a professional speaker and you're not using video, and if you're not using LinkedIn, you will lose. There's just no way around it. The old dudes who have been around for 20, 30 years, they don't need LinkedIn because they have friends in high places. But anyone who wants to enter this market now is competing with younger, hotter, and more tech savvy people. So if you don't figure out that LinkedIn is the second biggest platform, YouTube is the second biggest one, but LinkedIn is the second biggest one in the social media, like compared to Facebook and X or Twitter, whatever it's called now. If you're not using it, I'm going to show you 3 ways and you're going to do it while you can have your phones out in my session. I will not judge you. I know you're listening. And you're going to pick 3 things in those 7 little minutes that I have. Okay. So you're going to come as a loser and live as a winner. Guaranteed.
Actually, they need to really go as winners because you were actually selected from LinkedIn as one of the voices of the program, right? Because you post every day in LinkedIn.
I got 500,000 views. So 500,000 views last year, which like seems like quite a bit for, but I post every single day. Right. So I'm going to teach you how to become really annoying on LinkedIn. That's what you're going to get out of my session.
Well, I think for the professional speakers that we're going to have on our meeting, our convention, it's extremely important to tell them how you use this method and tools and all the things that you're using to be the person in LinkedIn, the voice of LinkedIn. But I also want you to tell us, because actually LinkedIn is all about networking, right?
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's all about networking. I would say it's about making something that your people want to read and look at, and then seeing you as the expert. And if along the way you meet people who you want to network with, great. But first of all is like, what's in it for the people that you serve, and always like focusing on that. And along the way, yeah, sure, I have friends in like Taiwan, but
well, when we talk about networking, of course, that's also what we are going to do in our next convention, to network and of course to give these advices and this expertise that you're talking about. So if I ask you, what advice do you have for professionals looking to expand that network and create like meaningful connections, because you are the person all around Barcelona trying to make connections everywhere all the time?
Yeah, it is pathetic, isn't it?
Oh, I don't think so. I think that's what you want to do. So tell us a little bit, what will be your advice?
Yeah, if you want to connect, you have to do what you love and connect with people who you really want to connect with, because I love humans and I love laughing. So it makes sense that I'm a motivational keynote with humor, a motivational humorist. So I'm doing what I freaking love and I'm good at it. But if that's not your thing, if you're more introverted, well, do your thing and show it. Just like stop trying to copy, Tony Robbins. I'm talking to myself, like be Jessica Robbins or Martin Robbins, or, like just like do your own style and do it with like passion and eyes lit up energy. And then you'll meet people who think you're awesome and want you to do awesome things with their company. And just like networking, just to network with like people with good titles. Ugh, that's so like old school white dude handing out business cards, like that's not the way it works anymore. So
well, actually we don't work like that in the PSA Spain, because what we want is people, as you said, unique people, and we want to share with not just professional speakers but also with the world that is going to be outside, with human resources people, with companies. So I know you are part also of a special network for women, which is Barcelona's Women's Network, right? So we're going to see all these people in our convention. Do you think so?
All of them that want to be professional speakers and have something to say, but people are scared to talk. That's the whole thing. But if they knew that they could like be themselves and transmit that confidence, and I think that's part of our role at the PSA Spain. And that's why this convention exists. It's like, get your ideas heard. And there's so many of us from different countries and different styles and different personalities and different levels of introversion and PowerPoint skills and networking skills. And all of us have something to say, and so does everyone else. So I think it's a real great opportunity to meet other people that aren't just going to shut up and let life take them where life is going to take them. These people are willing to stand up on stage, learn from others, and say what's on their heart and their mind, because they know it's going to help somebody. And that's why I think the PSA Spain is awesome, because we're full of good people that have good things to do in this world. And so we invite good people to come join us on November 18th, right?
That's correct. So what I want you to do right now is to
Right
tell
now.
all the people that is listening to you right now to invite them to come to see you because of what? Because of
Ladies are my community. Ladies, we need to be using LinkedIn. We need to be expressing ourselves with passion. We need to be bold out there like Marta and put on that red lipstick and use that energy. Mwah. And come on, and I'm going to teach you just a couple of easy ways that you can just get more confident on LinkedIn and connect and talk about what you want to talk. And it won't be a chore every day. It'll be pleasurable to actually post and to connect because you're being authentically you. Come on down.
wow. Well, thank you so much. I think you actually transferred this energy to all the people behind the screen. And I'm sure everybody will be in the next convention, Make an Impact, the 18th of November in Barcelona. Wale! Thank you
Ole.
so much, Jessica Breitenfeld. Thank you.
Woo.
See you
Marta.
there. See you
Bye.
there. Big kiss. Bye bye.